Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my Goody Haul Report for the month of October of 2013. This Goody Haul Report was really meant for the month of September, but that month came and went, and it's the 1st of October now. Apologize for not shooting one earlier. But I have a few goodies that I accumulated back in the month of September, and I'm just going to go ahead and share it with everyone here. These are items that I've been able to locate through brick and mortar retail or specialty shops, shows, or anything like that. Anything where I physically can see and hold on to the goodies and purchase them instead of purchasing them online. I do separate unboxing videos for those. But just to get started for this Goody Haul Report, I have, starting with this, some stuff I purchased just earlier today, this morning, at a, as you can see, a Target. And let's go ahead and take a peek at what we have here. I saw this while browsing through the TV and movie aisles. This is $6 Million Man, Season 3. And it was on sale. This is in the TV section, in the, I should say the, I guess the lower end TV section, where they have a whole bunch of TV series for less than 20 bucks. And this one here was originally, I think $15. But it was on sale today for only $11.99. So I went ahead and picked it up. And this is for Season 3. Pretty cool. It's the one with Sasquatch in it and all the... And I have Season 1, but I don't have Season 2, so I'm going to have to hunt down Season 2. And I can't even remember how many seasons there were on this TV series. I think there might have been 5, but I could be wrong. And this Season 3 is also the season where I think the spin-off for the Bionic Woman show occurred. But really cool series. More, I got it more for nostalgia than anything else. It's high on cheese, but it's just something I used to watch when growing up. So pretty cool. I never got any of the figures for this series, by the way. My cousin had all the cool, neat stuff while I was growing up, and I remember actually playing with the Oscar Goldman figure. Especially with that exploding briefcase. I really like that. I may end up tracking those figures down just for nostalgia. I'm pretty sure they're not cheap, especially in good condition, but I may start looking for these figures from the late 70s. But pretty cool for only $11.99 Season 3 of $6 Million Man. One thing I also found at Target this morning was a Star Wars The Black Series Sand Trooper. Pretty cool. These are hitting everywhere pretty much. A big box retailer. Although I haven't seen them at Walmart, so I don't know if Walmart has some sort of block or whatever, or they're just not selling, or they're just selling out. I don't know. But other stores like Target, Toys R Us, they have these. And this is actually my third Sand Trooper. I purchased a couple others earlier. So kind of army building these guys. And these are about 20 bucks. So that's pretty cool. Now, over the weekend, we had a comic and I guess anime con. It's not SAC Anime, it was SAC Con. And me and the Munchkins, both Munchkins, went over the weekend on Saturday, and we looked around. And I was able to find a few neat goodies. Starting with this here. I found this being sold by a vendor, SH Figuarts. Masked Rider V3 from the second Kamen Rider show. And he originally was trying to sell it for about $30, but I tried haggling a little bit and I was able to bring it down to about $25, which is pretty cool. Now this one was pre-owned, I should say, and but still everything was complete. The hands were kind of mixed up and all over the place, but I put them back in their original positions there. But for $25 for a complete, pretty good condition V3 figures, not too bad. I thought it was pretty cool. There, I got that. Let's see, some other things I was able to pick up. I saw this in a box labeled free, one per person. And this is basically a Happy Meal, or no, it's a Burger King kids meal from the first Thor movie. I think this was the disc launcher. Yeah, you can see the paper discs there. You can shoot discs out of Mjolnir here. And I remember Munchkin number 2 having this when this first came out, but it was probably the coolest thing for me in that box of free items. So this was under one of the vendors' tables, but pretty cool there. I did find a couple little things also. I found this guy, Happy Meal Minion, or Evil Minion, and this one was for $1. We did not, we were not able to get one of these when these were being released at McDonald's, so it was kind of cool to find this one here. Now I'm not going to blow into that. I don't know whose mouths were using this previously, so but I guess you blow into this and it'll make either a sound or this thing rolls out. I think it just makes a sound, but pretty cool. This is my second purple evil minion here, but for $1 and not too shabby. And you just got some advertisements that were at the con. The next coming SACCon is in December. So, but oh, this is a program book. Usually it's just a pamphlet, but cool. I guess these are the guests at this past weekend's con. Pretty cool. Some more on the guest list. This is the first time I've ever seen them use a program before. Oh, I didn't know Howard Chaykin was there. Oh, that's cool. And more guests that were there. And some Saturday programming. Okay. But this one here is in December 8th, the next coming SACCon. They usually have it every quarter, so yeah. Let's see. Now here's an upcoming SAC anime, right in time for my birthday there. Pretty cool. And let's see. Just another advertisement for SACCon. Able to get a nice free poster print that's kind of wrinkled now, or bent, for Kyocha's Hex. Pretty cool. And just some other advertisements for Power Morphicon next year in August. Getting ready early there with the advertising. Some other free cards and advert brick boutique. Oh, this is interesting. Well, this is in Pasadena. It's a little further from where I live. And next SAC animes, oh, that already passed. Oh no, that's for next year, sorry. And looks like you got a free sticker here. Cosplay is not consent. Okay. And oh yeah, I got this guy here. I thought this was the coolest find at the SACCon this past weekend. For $1, you got, I don't know who this is, Duck Solo, I'm guessing, I don't know. But this is, of course, a play on Han Solo in Carbonite, but a duck in Carbonite. I don't know where this came from, if this was a Happy Meal toy. It was in the box of Happy Meal stuff for $1. I don't know if this was a Happy Meal toy or what. Obviously Disney related. So since I guess the purchase, or not, right? I guess, yeah, the purchase of the Star Wars franchise. It's a pretty cool item here for $1. So that's some of the stuff I got at the SACCON at the end of September. Some other goodies I was able to find. I got this at Toys R Us. They were having a sale on Iron Man 3, buy one, I think get one 50% off or 40% off. And I just went ahead and picked this up. And this is my second mini-mates of the Iron Patriot and Extremis Soldier. And it's actually a good idea if you're into the mini-mates and the Iron Man 3 to pick up an additional set. Because really you can't just have one Extremis Soldier, you gotta pick up another one. And also it's a good idea to pick up this guy now. I'm not going to say why, but if you own it, you know why. A second Iron Patriot would be cool to have, but I can't remember if this one or the other Iron Man item I got was on sale. I think it was this one. The other Iron Man item I got was really for Munchkin number 2. He got one of those assemblers. But speaking of mini-mates, I was able to pick up this at C&C Central while I was in the Bay Area last month. And I decided to hit up the comic and collectible stores in that Bay Area. And I was able to pick up this. This is from the Iron Man 2 movie of the Mark IV Iron Man and Whiplash. And, I've been trying to pick up as many of the older Iron Man mini-mates as I could find. And this was a set that I did not have. And I actually saw this set at C&C Central from previous visits. But I did pick it up because it was selling for about 20 some odd dollars. But this time I did pick it up because it looks like they reduced it down to $10.98, so I went ahead and picked it up. So I'm glad to be able to get, especially a Mark IV, and of course Whiplash from the movie. So pretty cool there. Let's see, I was able to get this at is it Walmart or Target? I can't remember. But these are hitting the big box retailers. The comic pack Transformers. And this one is of Thundercracker using the Starscream mold from the, I think it's Fall of Cybertron or series, the Generation series. The newer mold of the Seekers. And gonna see if I can track down I think the next one might be Skywarp that's coming out. So I'm gonna start my collection of the newer Seeker mold. So got that. Now I think this was $12. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think that was $12. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Let me turn this up a little bit there. I did visit a Walmart and they had their clearance. I think it was probably for the fall reset of goodies. I was able to find a couple stuff at on clearance like this. This one is looks like a well-worn Phantom Menace Star Wars Vintage Collection Qui-Gon Jinn. And this guy was only $3.50. And I put off getting this guy for a long time. I wanted to get him mainly to pair him up with Obi-Wan from this same Phantom Menace line. But the paint apps on this guy was not that great. Always trying to find one with good paint apps around the beard. And thankfully, these were on clearance, and there were a whole bunch of these guys to go through. I could pick up the one I really wanted, and the paint apps on this one are actually pretty decent. They're not perfect, but for $3.50, I finally went ahead and picked this guy up. So, pretty neat. And I also saw this on clearance. This is the Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey, Escape from Mirkwood Spiders, which is interesting because this never made it to the An Unexpected Journey. I think that this is supposed to show up in the upcoming Hobbit movie, Desolation of Smaug. So, kind of interesting how they released this set using this particular movie when it never occurred in this movie, but well. I think it was just a bit of poor planning, I don't know, by Lego or a New Line, or not New Line, whoever does the movies for The Hobbit now. But I was able to get this for $10.50, which is cool. It looks like it was originally $30. Pretty neat there. Let's see. Oh, I did visit Big Lots a couple times, and not finding too many more of the Masters of the Universe classics that have been hitting Big Lots, but I was able to find this one here. The Faceless one. Now, this is one I've been waiting for Matty Collector to re-release through their sales, but they never really got around to doing, so I was never able to find one. I missed the initial sale of this, but I was about to pick this one up at Toy Fusion, which is a local second-hand shop in my area. They had it on sale for about $40. I'm glad I held out because looking for this, I found this at Big Lots for $10. So pretty cool. But the stock of the Masters of the Universe classics at Big Lots is really dwindling. So gonna hit it maybe a couple more times to see if there are any stragglers left. But doesn't look like it's too many left in my area. But Faceless one for $10, pretty cool. Oh, at a Walmart, I was able to find this. This is the Avengers Assemble line from Hasbro. I think this is a step up from the regular Avengers Assemble line of figures. This one is part of the Shield Gear subline, I guess, which has a little bit better articulation, not that much better, and a little bit more items included in the set. And I was able to find the Red Skull. Now, this is a redeco of the Captain America Red Skull, although you got a resculpted head and you got a hat now. And it looks like an overcoat that drapes across the figure, so that's kind of cool. Pretty neat. And this was $10, I believe, at Walmart. So, let's see. Oh yeah, also while at Walmart, they had more of that clearance stuff. And I was finally able to complete my Wave 1 of Hero Factory Brain Attack. I know Wave 2 has been out for a while now, but I haven't really been staying up to current with the Lego Hero Factory line. So I decided to go ahead and just finish up the Wave 1 that I needed to get, and I was able to find these. We have here, who's this guy? Forget Bruiser, a rock-like guy, Bulk, and which is surprising because Bulk's my favorite character in this line, but not been able to pick him up until now, and Ogrim. So these three were the last three I needed for Brain Attack Wave 1, and as you can see, I didn't pay $9. Yeah, these were $9, I'm sorry, for these larger ones, while this one here of Bulk was only $7, not $9, so got those on clearance. Just set those aside here. At Target, I was able to pick up this. This is Transformers Construct Bots of Starscream, my favorite Decepticon there. And this is a newer line by Hasbro, using a ball and socket system to construct these figures. Now, I initially thought these were going to be like the Creos, where you really can't transform these figures. The Creos, you had to disassemble them if you wanted to get them from alt mode to bot mode or the other way around. But from what I understand watching this video, this actually does transform, so once you have it in one of the two modes, so that's kind of cool. I thought it was a assemble-disassemble system, but it's not. It's an actually transformation system. Based on the cliff jumper that I got for Munchkin number 2. After we put that together, we found out that actually does transform. So that's kind of cool. How about this? Now this is $10 for this. This is the smallest sized set for the Construct Bot. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. At Toys R Us, I did pick up this here. And this has become my sort of latest fascination. I didn't pick up these earlier. I wish I did. These are the NECA Team Fortress 2 figures. And these are actually kind of cool. I wish I had picked up the Pyro and the red-clad Demo Man and Pyro. But I started a little late, as you can see. This one is the blue-color Demo Man. And I never really played Team Fortress or Team Fortress 2. But I like in Team Fortress 2, they're more, the player character types have a little bit more personality. And I think NECA's done a really great job capturing the likeness of these character types, because you can play, obviously, in this multiplayer game, and you can play different archetypes in this game. And in Team Fortress 2, they really, I think, decked out the personality types of these archetype of characters, which is kind of cool. And you can see there are quite a few different types by the names of these. Now, I believe the Pyro already came out, and the Demo Man. And they have both a blue and red version, so if you're fond of any particular team color, you can assemble a team of your color of your choice. And what I want to do is actually pick up one of each. So I still need to pick up the Pyro and Demo Man in red, and the Pyro in blue. So that's kind of cool. Now these were about $16, I think, at Toys R Us. So that's kind of cool. And just recently, 2 more had actually come out. The Red Soldier, which is pretty cool. Let me get that into focus there. And pretty neat. And it's actually kind of cool that they even went to the effort of painting the eyes. I don't know if you can see it in there. Even though most of the time his eyes are hidden underneath the helmet. But it's kind of cool that they went to the effort to paint those eyes underneath the helmet. So that's kind of cool. And this is the red version of the soldier. I don't think the blue version comes out. Oh yeah, and also it looks like they have in-game content. So if you're wanting to get these through secondhand, and it's probably best if you can find a sealed version if you're into those codes for the game. So, but got that guy, and also this guy, the heavy ordnance guy. And this one's actually pretty cool. I like that, especially with that big cannon he's got there and some alternate hands. So, and this is a red version of Heavy, and I don't think the blue versions have come out. They probably will come out in the next couple months or so. It seems like that's the release schedule of these Team Fortress 2 by NECA. And they have a pretty humorous bio. I don't know if you can read that or not, but got a mini bio of each of the characters in this line. So that's kind of cool. So, like I said, I still need to catch up on a couple more of these guys, or I should say 3 more of those guys, and I should be caught up with what's currently released on Team Fortress 2. I was able to find these at Walgreens, and these had come out sometime last month. Now this is Series 4, The Walking Dead. Pretty cool. Now this one here is an exclusive to Walgreens. So if you're looking for this version of Rick Grimes, head to your local Walgreens. And it seems that these came out sometime in September, but I was having a harder time finding these guys at Walgreens because I think everybody else has been scooping them up because it's The Walking Dead, and fans of The Walking Dead really want to get these figures, I guess. And I was able to find one for a friend of mine, Carolyn Rowland. Hang loose there. That should be on your way there now. And I was also able to pick up one for myself. And these were selling for $12.99. But I just found out, hitting another Walgreens this morning, that Series 4 of The Walking Dead has gone on sale at Walgreens for only $10, and that sale is on until I think the 20-something of October. I think it's 24th. So hit up your Walgreens if you're into The Walking Dead figures by McFarlane Toys, especially Series 4, which has just come out. So, but I was able to get that, and also other Series 4 like this Riot Gear zombie with the gas mask, which is pretty cool. This one is actually looks pretty well articulated. So for $10, that's a no-brainer there. So I went ahead and picked that up, as well as the other Riot Gear zombie with the removable. Oh no, this one is the slidable helmet. This one has the gas mask that you can tear off his face. But this one, the helmet shield flips up and down, and there's supposed to be a knife sticking out of his neck, but it looks like it came loose out of within the packaging there. So there's the knife. But you can stick the knife in the neck of this particular zombie or walker. And I did pick up Carl Grimes, which the likeness for this guy is actually pretty good, as you can see. That's actually quite nice there. So, and I did pick up the Governor. Now this one, on the paint apps on this guy are really hit and miss. So if you're looking for these guys, I recommend actually looking at them in person before purchasing, because the paint apps on this has been more miss than hit, I have to admit. I had to go through several Walgreens and several different pegs of the Governor to find one I was happy with. Mainly that in the eyes, and you can see some paint slop on the forehead, which I can attribute to dirt and grime. But also the 5 o'clock shadow on the Governor is a bit hit and miss. This one turned out to be okay. Now, problem with the Governor here is he has two heads, so if you're looking for two heads in really good paint app condition, you really have to go through quite a few to find one you're happy with. So, but this one turned out pretty decent. This is the best of the bunch on that one. And also I was able to pick up Andrea. Now that pretty much is the entire wave or Series 4, so you can see there. And you can see Andrea's pretty good too, but you gotta watch the paint apps on this one too, because it's actually hit and miss as well. Now this is kind of blurry here. Let me see if I can get into focus there. But especially the paint apps on the eyes, the pupils, because they seem to be wonkily placed on a lot of the Andrea figures. This one was the best one I could find, both of them looking pretty much straight ahead, but a lot of them, the eyes are really separated by a bunch, one looking left, one looking right, so it looks really awkward. And some of them are just mismatched. They don't line up really. So you got to look through those too for Andrea, just like the Governor. It's just a hit and miss. So that's kind of cool. Now I got to take a break because I'm running out of time on this card, and so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back and continuing on. We have here a Skylanders Giants. This is the Series 2 Drobot. And this came out, I think, beginning of last month, beginning of September. And he's pretty common now in big box retail. And this here is the second to last figure of the basic Giants figures we need to complete our lineup. I think all we have left to get is the, I believe it was Pop Fizz, the Lightcore Pop Fizz. There is a Hex that's also we need to get, but that's really, you can only get that as part of the pre-order for the upcoming Swap Force. So what we really need is to really complete it is Pop Fizz. But we got here Drobot, pretty cool. Now I believe this one was $10. And let's see here. Oh yeah, while in San Francisco last month, I did pick up this. This is SIC Kiwami Tamashi Ultimate Soul. I think that is what that translates to. And this here is an SIC in a 4-inch form. Normally SICs or super imaginative Chogokin averages about 7 to 8 inches in height for their figures. This is their foray into the smaller 4-inch line. And this one here is of Agito in the Trinity form. And pretty cool. I really am not interested in the 4-inch line too much, but this was being sold for $16.99, so I at least decided to give this this subline, I guess you can call it, a try. But if anything, I'll probably just restrict myself to the other Agito-related figures in this line. Probably won't go beyond that, and probably get Tornado, the motorcycle that comes with Agito. So pretty cool for a 4-inch figure. Now, compared to their bigger cousins, the detail is there, but not quite there. And I think the articulation and construction of the 4-inch line is, of course, not quite like the base SIC figures. But as you can see, it looks pretty decent for a 4-inch figure there. Pretty neat. And while on the way to San Francisco, I did hit up a Toys R Us on the way and picked up a couple Transformers. I did pick up Soundwave in the ConstructBots line. Now this one here is $15, a little bit more expensive than the Scout class, I think they call it. This one comes with a tray, plastic tray for the parts. And of course, this guy being Soundwave, my second favorite Decepticon there. Pretty cool, and you can see all the parts that are included, where you can put them together and transform on there. So pretty neat. And I also did pick up this one here. Now this is Sound Blaster. I did not pick him up when he first came out several months ago. I only picked up Soundwave and kind of regretted it. So I was happy to see Sound Blaster, I guess, hitting the shelves again. And I did not hesitate to pick this guy up this time. And it looks like since then that Sound Blaster has been hitting more often now. So that if you're still looking for a Sound Blaster, I would recommend looking Toys R Us or Target. That's where I've seen this guy at. And I can't remember if I saw him at Walmart. So pretty cool. He's just basically a repaint of the Fall of Cybertron Soundwave Deluxe class, or Voyager class, excuse me, with the round disc mini figures, mini cons. But this one came with Buzzsaw. I don't think you can get them in the 2-packs, so another reason why I picked up Sound Blaster here, to pretty much complete the mini Decepticons there, or discs I should say. But pretty cool. This here I think was $25, so that's that. I did find this at Target a few weeks back. This is of course the Black Series R2-D2. So pretty much I've got all of the first wave now of the Black Series. So pretty cool. This was $20 at Target. Kind of neat that they make up a little bit for the small size of R2 all of the neat accessories that come with him. So, but still, I think a little bit pricey for a small guy like this. But still, very happy with the Black Series. I really like it. I liked it so much that I went ahead and did a pre-order for the second wave. Now, I normally don't do pre-orders. I'm not really that big a fan of pre-ordering. But I did do a pre-order through Big Bad Toy Store, mainly because you didn't have to put up any money up front on the pre-order. So I am really looking forward to Series 2 or Wave 2 of the Black Series, especially for Boba Fett and Greedo. And of course, I think Han and Slave Leia are coming out in the second wave. So look forward to that. And also at Target, I found this here. This is the Marvel Universe Rhino. There. And I have not seen too many new releases of Marvel Universe. I think with the line ending pretty soon, I don't know if retailers are hesitant to pick up these last waves of Marvel Universe. But I have not seen like the Mysterio. They're probably just being scooped up, in the Elektra. I just have not seen them really anywhere at retail, this particular wave, other than this Rhino here. And I think the other wave following this is probably going to be very difficult for me to find in retail. But I just get what I can, ones that I like. And got that one. And I think this was $10, I believe. And as I mentioned earlier, I did find a couple more of those Sand Troopers. Here are the first two that I found last month. So making my Sand Trooper count now to 3. I may pick up one more if I can find them. These seem to be pretty popular among the army building crowd. So I'd probably restrict myself to just one more Sand Trooper if I can find one. So those were $20 each. And let's see here. Oh yeah, I got all of these for Munchkin number 2. While looking for the exclusive Rick Grimes at Walgreens for myself and Carolyn, I was able to find some other stuff at clearance at Walgreens. I got this Halo 2, or not Halo 2, but just Halo in general. The Covenant Armory Pack 2, one of the Elites. I don't know who this guy is, but $2. I think these normally sell for about $6, but pretty cool find at Walgreens on clearance. Now, these other items for Munchkin number 2 are some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets I was able to find at Target and Toys R Us. I was able to find this at Target, Ninjas in Training, Leonardo and Donatello. Munchkin number 2 has been really looking forward to this. And it's kind of cool how these are smaller versions of the Turtles when they were younger with wooden weapons. So that's kind of cool. And pretty neat. I think the legs are a bit limited on the articulation, maybe just at the hip and at the shoulders for the arms, but still pretty neat looking figures. And this was $7.99, I think, at Target, or $8.99. I can't remember. But I couldn't find the other two guys of Michelangelo and Raphael at Target. Just seems to be just these two guys. And I don't know if it's a limited release at Toys R Us, but I found them at Toys R Us, the other two. So kind of cool, and you can see their wooden weapons. Turtles in Training there. This is the only place I've been able to find them is at Toys R Us in my area. Hopefully they'll hit wider and in different locations and different retailers pretty soon. But pretty cool. And also at Toys R Us, I was able to find a Mauser's pack, which is pretty cool. Now, these are $8, and because they're a little bit smaller, it looks like they packed in a little bit more Mausers. There's 7 Mausers in this set, which is cool. and probably the reason why a lot of folks are not able to find this, including myself. I guess 7 Mausers in a pack for $8 is really pretty decent, and I think it's actually pretty neat. And I only found this one set at Toys R Us, and I having a hard time finding them anywhere else. Hopefully they'll hit more later on, because I like them, Munchkin number 2 likes them, and I think a lot of folks just like this Mauser set. And I think it's actually quite neat, especially with the number of Mausers they give you. So really cool. Those were all from Munchkin number 2. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. I did hit up my local Dimple Records lately. I gotta thank JM Cheryl on YouTube and Facebook. Hang loose there. He has been posting his viewing experiences of 24. He's been on a 24 marathon, and he kind of prompted me to want to watch 24 again. The problem was that all of my copies, I had the entire season except for season 8 at one time, but I don't know where my copies went. The last time I remember actually watching 24 was before our move into our new house. So I have a sneaking suspicion that the movers that we hired probably took off with my set of 24 DVDs and some other DVDs that I cannot find anymore. I tried looking at both storage locations that I have. I could not find them anywhere, and nor anywhere with the stuff that we have here in our house. So I'm thinking they were pilfered from during the move last year. So I had to reacquire 24, and fortunately our local Dimple Records, they have several locations here in our area. They sell movies and music, both new and used. And fortunately, 24 was really cheap at one of the Dimple record store, and I was able to find season 2 for, I think it was like $7. So at least my rebuilding of my 24 viewing experience is not going to cost too much. Now I'm going to, of course, hit the other Dimple record stores to see if I can find the rest of the seasons. I can't really start watching until I have season 1. You can see I only have 2 and 3 for now. So I'm going to see if I can find season 1 and then 4 through 8. Hopefully I can find those. But I got to thank James Cheryl, hang loose there, for getting me back into 24. So, and I did, speaking of TV shows and movies, did pick up a few in the last few weeks or so, and we have here Iron Man 3 on DVD. This came out last week, I believe, and I went ahead and picked up just the regular version on DVD for, I think it was $15 at Walmart. Pretty cool. Now, while at Walmart, I saw this for only $5. I was not aware that Felicia Day had done a Dragon Age. I guess it was a video on the web, a mini-series on the web. According to the description, it was 6 parts, so probably some web videos for this game. I was not aware of that, and saw it in the $5 bin and decided to give that a try for $5. Why not? And a couple weeks ago, this came out, The Walking Dead, just in time for the 4th season, and I think just a couple weeks now away. This here being the Walmart version, it includes Songs of Survival CD, a music CD, so kind of cool. This was $30, I think, on sale at the time. Pretty cool. Looking forward to watching this again. Even though I had it on DVR, I had the entire season 3 on DVR, but just really wasn't motivated to watch it while waiting for season 4. But now I have the DVD, I can free up some space on the DVR. But pretty cool. And at Target, I was able to pick up this here, Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, which was a miniseries according to the description that bridged the gap between the end of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the next series of Power Rangers. I think it was Zeo. I don't follow the Saban Power Rangers that much, but I have been collecting them on DVD since they've been coming out. And this, like I said, bridges the gap between the end of, I think there were 3 seasons of Mighty Morphin and the beginning of Zeo. So, and this miniseries, I think, was only 10 episodes, 10 parts in this miniseries. I'm trying to is this Kakuranger that is on here, the Sentai version? I think it's Kakuranger, but that's Alien Ranger here for Saban. Pretty interesting. And finally, got this here, Hannibal on DVD. Now, I knew this was coming out, but I wasn't aware that it already came out. It came out, I think, last week or week before last. I'm not sure when. But very surprised to see it when I did see it. And picked it up right away, because Hannibal, to me, has been my favorite TV series to be released this year. I was looking forward to watching it before it came out, and I'm glad to have watched it because it's really, really cool. I even saved all of the episodes that were aired because there was one episode that did not air because NBC was too chicken shit to air it. But anyways, very cool. I was able to get it for $21.99. It was on sale at Target. And I recommend watching this if you're a fan of the Silence of the Lambs or the Thomas Harris books of concerning Hannibal. But it's a really good take on the character and does not just focus on Hannibal, and just the writing, the dialogue, the visual style of this series is just really cool. I could not recommend it enough. I think it's just a really cool series. The best one, I think, to come out this year. But very cool on that. This is my casual peek into my Goody Haul Report for the month of October. Happy October, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.